James, the half-brother of Jesus, in the book of James, say that the whole law is fulfilled. It's what James calls the royal law in this, that we love God and we love our neighbor. That the law of love, so overarching all of it. So I just want you to understand, it's not that there's no commands that we obey, but he's saying you are not under the Mosaic law. Okay, so that's really good news until we begin to think, okay, then here's what happens. Because what the children of Israel did is what we tend to do with God ourselves. Because they said to Moses, listen, you go up there. And would you come back and you just tell us what he said and we're going to do it. And so, of course, Moses is going, no, you're not. And that's why he takes the bowl of the blood of the sacrifice and he sprinkles them all. Can you imagine the shock of being sprinkled like that? Because he's going like, you are not going to be able to do it. Because we can't. We can't. We're incapable of it. Jesus had to come to fulfill the law in our place because we could not possibly do it. But it's that same mentality. Go find out and tell me. That's the beauty of the law. Just write it down, and then I'm just going to live like a good girl, or I'm going to live like a good guy, and I'm going to try to do the right thing. I'm going to try to live righteously. That's not what he's talking about. He said, that's not how you're led. You're led by the Spirit, where you know when I'm moving in you by the impulse of my love, when I'm sending you over here, or I'm taking you over here, or I really want you to minister to that person. I'm not saying that we live in this mysticism. Don't misunderstand that. But let me tell you something. If we've got to have the mystic police all the time, how in the world will we, what do you call it? What do you call it when it says we walk by the Spirit, we're led by the Spirit, we live by the Spirit and keep step with the Spirit? What name do you want to give it? That's not down where we can just go, well, this is how our day will always look. No. Because the Spirit, we're yielding to his authority. And he's going, I'm going to tell you something. Every no I ever give you in that list of the flesh is to get you over there to that list of things in the Spirit. That's where you thrive. That's where you thrive. So how do we discern being led, living, walking, and keeping step with the Spirit imperfectly? That's how. Because we are fallible human beings with finite understanding, and we will do much of what 1 Corinthians 13 says, in that we will see in a mirror darkly. We'll never master the art of discernment. We're not always going to get it right. Much of the time, even our clear understanding will be partial, because God's always doing more than we can translate. But we can seek to understand and discern divine direction.